we're back to another stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to episode 13 of Barrel of Bards. Um, I have a few announcements to get through first. First and foremost, our usual help that comes from DM's Guild, not sponsored, but most of our stuff comes from DM's Guild too. So Rui, take it away.
It's always nice to being helped by something and then giving a shout out. Always fun. So for today, I'm going to recommend to utilize a little bit of the NPC handbook. If you need NPCs, if you need to know how they act, names, such things, you got it. And a little bit of that spice on top, the player's companion, which I think maybe not 100%. Judge me if you want, but it has companions. I don't know. It's probably on the name. Player's companion. It's probably. And it's for players, you know. And of course, to end it off, you gotta utilize the merchant one. It just makes it easier. You need merchants, things to sell. It just makes the game flow way faster. You can pick it up, give to your players. They will know what to do. I know what to do 50% of the time. See? Now try it out a little bit. We are trying it out. Dimmer is definitely trying it out. It's most spells from it. And he keeps saying it's busted. So if you're a wizard, it might be busted for you too. Utilize it as much as you want. And I'm going to pass it back to you. There you
Um,
go.
okay. Bib isn't coming isn't coming tonight, but I will say that we have most common common social media. We have Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have a YouTube. We don't have a Facebook because Facebook is lame. Um, and we obviously have a Twitch. Um, it's all Barrel of Bards with two L's. Um, and final announcement: we are changing the layout of the stream next week. We hope, since a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, Rodolfo Duarte, is actually changing the scenery, the whole stream, and um, we are trying to make webcams work between Discord and Streamlabs. So yeah, I believe that's it. Unless you have any more announcements for the night.
Did you mention the Spotify in the?
Oh yeah, Spotify. We also have a podcast on Spotify. Um, episode 12 isn't still isn't there, and also Cecilia is actually um, trying to clean up all the other episodes. So yeah, from episode 1 to episode 11, you can pick it up on Spotify, on podcasts, or on any any place that you can find a podcast besides Apple Podcasts. Since I don't have an iPhone and I don't have an Apple account. Um, yeah, I believe that's it. So let's get to tonight's episode of Barrel of Bards. Um, we actually have also a new place where we can pick up music. So
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the new music goes. release the new music.
Yeah, since we now have it coming from Spotify instead of YouTube. So last week we left off inside of Black Saw. You went there to know more about what was happening in your lives, and most likely also to know stuff that's coming up your way next about the mission that you are asked to do, about the Heroes of Ages and bringing them down. So you also went on a shop run inside of Black Saw, and you found out that there were these rock creatures that were passing through, which were most likely a problem to deal with, and you dealt with two of them. Also, you now know there will be a king's party in the palace in 2 days, and that the boss Lothai, the boss of the Shulton Fane, will get you inside. Eventually, after defeating the Galabdur, Fenrir heard a voice in his head, and it was a voice that he knew, Gali Drower, saying that he knew about his plan. What do you want to do?
So we just killed the things, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I mean,
just- Oh,
you go.
for it. No, you go for it.
You go first. You're the more plot relevant thing.
Ladies first.
Okay. I'm not afraid of getting the lady tag. I'm going to you know, I know they're rock monsters that seem to not have anything on them. However, if they're golems or something, maybe they have a more valuable core. So Dimmer will take a little while to look over these rock monsters that are now defeated, see if there's anything valuable on them.
Roll investigation.
Okay. $23.
It's just rock, like they were some kind of elemental.
Oh wait, I added the wrong mod. It's a 21, but still.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. It's just rock.
Okay. But still, that means rock elemental. Dimmer takes a little note of this.
I'm just looking at your celebrating everywhere.
Dimmer has an uncanny, maybe shivers down his spine as he realizes someone's making eye contact with the book.
Hey, did you guys know that Rogar didn't die this time?
I noticed.
I just wanted to point it out. I think it's the first fight that he doesn't fucking die.
Coincidentally, he was actually doing quite well until you came along.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
I'm not saying anything. It could be merely happenstance.
It's fine. It's fine.
But statistically, I think the first time he came down was exactly the first time we fought together.
Maybe
your
it is my
fault.
fault. Maybe.
I'm okay with blaming Fenrir for all my problems.
You just love me.
That's not the word I would use.
And with that distraction, Dimmer puts away his tome of spells.
You were just so into me. Let's be honest, Rogar. I see the flame in your eyes when you look at me.
You're pointing in the wrong direction. It's not love. This thing,
Lust?
hatred, disgust,
I
anger.
have feelings. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, chill. Feelings. Fuck.
Busting your balls.
What?
What?
Most of my balls?
I'm not even gonna get into this right now.
Oh, please do.
No.
There's an exit. Let us go that way.
Okay.
Um,
Just
after
jump into
this
the ocean.
whole conversation, you go to try and find Eradriel, who brought you down here to meet the city and to know this weird group that call themselves the Dirty Ten, know who they are. Eradriel, once you find them, he looks towards you and says, well, everything's set up. If you don't mind picking up the invitations, and he
Oh, right.
gives you all the invitations. Fenrir, you also have one. And he says, this is for the case that if you don't want to go during the party to infiltrate, or just go with anyone else after the party or before the party whilst they are preparing, it's up to you, and you still may attend the party.
Yeah, I kinda need to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's in
Yeah,
mind?
like, just like the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just you and I.
That's the two of us.
You pulled him up to the side, and he's standing there, arms crossed, and asks, okay, what do you need? What's on your mind?
They know about it. They know about our plan. The Heroes of Ages. Yep, they know it.
How do you know this?
I heard someone's voice saying, I know about your plan. It is very self-explanatory. I don't think I need to point out who. Because, like, they are all the same, and they're all bad, and, like, he's really ugly.
So you're saying that, per your description, that it was Golly.
Golly, yeah. Golly Droller. Yes, exactly.
For fuck's sake.
So, we can still do it, but I need to be the distraction, probably, because they will expect me.
I mean,
And you...
Venok is going to the party. I know this. And some of their soldiers will go as well.
So I think I'm either going alone while everyone is in the party. I think that's probably the best way.
Are you sure of this? Going alone is
No.
is a danger.
I'm so not sure.
it's dangerous if you
Look.
don't want to go alone. We can arrange some of our agents, and maybe one of the agents of the king to step up. You already
I don't
know
mind.
one.
Just
You already know one of the agents. I'm not going to say who it is, but because
is it Shin?
oh no, it's not Shin.
Oh,
If you
okay.
if I told you, it would defeat the purpose of the person telling you.
You know, it's fair. Just don't tell the rest of the group. I don't want him to lose the fun. Especially Rogar. I mean, it has been having rough days, and I've been not helping whatsoever.
I understand.
Cool,
Don't worry,
cool,
I
cool,
will
cool.
try to be discreet.
Very nice. I'll go after you, so they don't think we are like a thing.
Why would we?
I mean, I'm very good looking.
You can see by now that he's basically he's a cleric. The way the spell that he used to put you to sleep, and the way he knows aspects of religions like the the Vodum religions of the Gozen Swamp. You can tell that he's basically a cleric.
Mhm. I keep flirting with the wrong people. I keep flirting with the wrong people. Alright, let's join the others.
He brings you back to the others and opens the door, and you still see Toothless Floyd lying on the floor, complete, like saying, telling Eradriel, "Help me!" And Eradriel says, "Fine," and he just does what he does best, which is heal people, and just heals his wounds. And he now can get up, and he's completely sore, and just, for fuck's sake, Eradriel, did you have to throw me down the stairs? Eradriel just answers with, yes, I did. You needed to learn a lesson. And just goes up the stairs.
They really need an elevator.
We're going to have to go up all these stairs, don't we?
You just hear like 3 flights of stairs upward. Eradriel saying, yup.
Huh.
Well, there's only one thing we can do. I'm going to pick up Dimmer. Rogar, do you have Kaide, or do you want me to take her too? I have another arm. I'll take her too. You took too long to answer.
More.
Let's go.
You eventually, you go upstairs, and you see that the rock is already has already been lifted up. And once you get out, the rock gently coasts back to its original position. And he says, "Well, let's take you back to the tavern, so you can get ready. And today's will finally strike the Heroes of Ages. We also have to talk to Shin about this. We do realize that.
Do we?
I mean, yeah, he's basically the responsible captain for the whole operation. So yeah, we should talk to Shin about this, or his second in command, Lady Minas. She's a sergeant in the King's Guard.
Yeah, I don't think we've met her yet. Shame we haven't talked to, Shame we've only talked to just Shin.
Okay, so if Shin is not at the Royal Guard House, just try and talk to Minas, if you don't mind, since she's the second in command. Minas Bodwin.
And where would we find that person?
In the Royal Guard House, as you would
Oh, the same place.
Shin.
Okay, got it.
She's a Royal Guard, so yeah.
Guardly Royal. Ooh. I tried to make a pun. It's okay. But I'm just going.
That was not good.
I tried. Okay, keyword.
You did try. You know, trying is a first step to succeeding. After that failure. So, I didn't mean to put you down like that. Anyways, pats on the back. I imagine he's he's been like slung over Fenrir's shoulder, so he's like giving a pat on the back.
You pat him on the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Eradriel just takes you back to the Running Gopher Tavern.
Ooh, we get escorted. Ooh. Look at
Oh yes, that reminds me. I don't think I should be carried into the party.
Oh, but it's not
I
today,
don't
so
think
you're
you
fine.
should carry Guy either into the party.
Oh, but it's not today, the party.
I thought I'd address it right now. You know.
Yeah,
Won't
that's
advise
same here.
anyone being carried to the party.
How about Princess Carrie?
Not even Lady Bimp. And Bimp just goes, for fuck's sake. No one calls me a lady. No.
This is Kirsten, I love it.
At the very least, or the very best interpretation, the people that are carrying would be determined as more lowly, servants to the person being carried.
And I'm dropping you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In this case,
Wait a minute.
You are all going as a mercenary band, and you have the name as you have in your invitations, since that's the name you decided on having the invitations, Horns of Plenty.
I'm pretty sure it was Fenrir and the rest. But, you know,
I'm pretty sure that's not what we decided.
I don't know what you're on about.
Either way, we can change it later if we really wanted to. Not like for this party, but we sort of went there on the spot. We could try another name later on.
What was the name? So I can write down?
We went for the name Horns of Plenty. Something, we all have horns. Something, that's a sign of, it's a pretty good, representative. Got that cornucopia.
Do you mean Hornocopia?
Nope.
Oh.
You eventually find your way back towards the. You will eventually find your way back towards the Running Gopher. So you are back in the Latiano metropolitan area.
Yeah.
More specifically in Weaver's Bridge. Adroal is already outside smoking, and he says, "Well, the symbols are already carved on your rooms. The symbols of Togu Vogu, the patron lower of life, and Baba Zovu, the patron lower of protection. So you don't have to worry anymore about the whatever is haunting you."
That's pretty good.
So
would we, now that you are in the next to the tavern, what would you like to do inside of Latiano? Go inside the tavern? Go shopping for anything?
I'm not gonna lie. We have 2 days and we can sleep the entire 2 days.
Not the entire 2 days. You go.
I'm gonna go get me an outfit.
Yeah, we should get some nicer clothes.
Yes.
And you guys left me with the dress, and I already have the outfit. Look at you guys. You might be feeling very stupid.
I mean, I'm already dressed. I'm always dressed for a show. Might as well keep this attire going.
Yeah, you are basically
Your friends.
Ceremonial. I would say you have kind of ceremonial clothes, but not the kind of ceremonial clothes that a normal person would use, like the ones you would see in announcers or maybe wizards. Since you are both those
Or
things.
both.
And hit us with the Count Dracula from the Muppets laugh.
Fuck, I've never been so called out.
That's the laugh that you were trying to do?
No, I wasn't. I just thought that was.
There were similarities to Count Dracula from the Muppets. Anyways, you find yourself back in the tailor, Rogar.
Yeah.
Now it's a man that's next to the counter, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, what do we have here?"
Hello, I'm here for the outfit, or I guess an outfit for a party.
What kind
Formal
of
attire? Yes, something formal.
What kind of party, dear?
Something formal.
Yeah.
It's like a gang of people,
So you all
and we could bang.
you all find yourselves inside of this tailor shop, and he just, "Well, I may have something for you. For the ladies, I have silk dresses, and for the gentlemen, I have a three-piece suit made from the finest wool and cotton. Also, I also have three-piece suits that come in cotton form. We have them in blue, in black, in red, and in Bordeaux.
Is it
I'll
food?
I'll take one of them in Bordeaux, preferably a size and a half larger.
Is it like a cake?
he just measures you with very much precision. You can see that he's a pretty good professional. Okay, so I believe I have something for you in Bordeaux. And just picks up about it's your size. It's what we call in Portugal maybe a double or a triple XL because of your muscle portent.
Yeah.
And I believe this will fit you, as you are very big.
I get bigger.
You just see the man blush. Oh, really? I wonder what gets bigger.
Everything.
That is true. Everything gets bigger. Dimmer is sitting by the sideline, waiting to give his critiques or compliments to each outfit that everyone tries on.
So you can see that Bimp already put on one of the dresses that she had lined up for her. One of them, she obviously looks grumpy, as it looks like she has a princess dress, one of those Cinderella dresses, and she just looks grumpy and says, "I don't fucking like this."
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna bow before her, my lady.
Fuck off! Hey, fuck off! Kaide, you have a formal red silk dress.
Ooh. Okay.
That suits you like a glove. You can see that it's a pretty around the waist area is pretty tight, but it's not like the end of the world. You can still breathe in it. It's basically tighter around the waist, and wider on the hips and chest.
Well,
I think
this will do.
you look lovely, dear.
I guess. Sure.
Let me just make a few arrangements. You can see that he has a few things lying around on a table, and he just picks up a help me with this one, Portuguese speakers in the group, bundlet.
Hey, X.
We both know that sounds
What?
good.
I'm feeling chaotic today. I don't know.
You mean more than usually so?
Yeah.
You know those things that you use to that you
Put your hair back or some shit like that.
Put your hair back, like you throw your hair back and just lock it in place with something you put on your head, like
Oh.
Hair clip?
Yeah.
Bobby pin?
it's not a
Yeah.
hair clip or a bobby pin. It's just it's something you put around your head. I will say it's a tiara, but it's not a tiara. I will send it to the group chat.
Diadem?
It's not a diadem. It's not anything fancy. It's just it's a thing like this that I just sent to the.
I think we just call that a headband, but maybe I'm.
It's a head. It's a headband, hairband, whatever you want to call it. It's a metallic one, and he just starts putting stuff in it, like flowers and some plants that he ties around the. He ties a knot around the headband. I believe you would look even more lovely with this, darling.
I'll try it out. Why not?
You put that on your head, and to whoever is seeing, mainly Dimmer, since he's the one that's watching people get fitted into the costumes. You can see a very different version of Kaide, as she, according to what I know, what I believe, she always dresses in very monochromatic tones. Isn't that right, Kaide? Like blacks,
Yep.
grays,
Yeah.
and she has the hair pulled back with a headband has got a bunch of flowers and plants, and the dress only goes up to her chest. It's one of those dresses that don't have
Strapless?
that. It's a strapless dress, basically. Kawa is already working on the artwork. You can see that she's very pretty right now.
I do want to ask, does Kaede look like she's absolutely liking the dress? Or does it look like she's hestant?
Up to you.
It's not, it feels weird. It's not used to wearing dresses and like this kind of stuff.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel, as you just see Rogar spinning his shoulders, this doesn't feel comfy to fight in.
You can,
Yeah.
well, it's not used for fighting.
I know.
You just see them
Not-
and laugh. As for you, you can see that Bip now has a dark blue dress that has straps and fits her much better, and she doesn't look half as royal as she did with the Cinderella dress. The dress isn't like the ones that have a puffed out lower end. So yeah, it's basically a common dress that you would take to prom.
I'm gonna just approach Dimmer really quick and whisper to his ear. Is it me? Our bimp is looking like a blue. Oh fuck, I forgot the name. Oh shit, oh god, Fenrir, you fucking cunt. Oh,
I was fully convinced that you were just going to describe her as a color.
I mean,
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, that kind of sounds. Broom, there we go. Fuck yeah, I did it.
A blue what?
A blue broom. God, that was so hard for no reason.
I think those are both Fenrir descriptions, and that's the funny part.
Jesus Christ. I'm beat to the corner now.
It's okay. Many people forget about cleaning apparatuses from time to time.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Forgetting the word broom.
I think they all look stunning. Makes a real impact what fancy clothes can do to you.
Um, he looks at Dimmer. What about you, darling? Don't you want something more formal to dress?
Now, Dimmer's usual clothes usually consist of something along the lines of button-ups and bow ties. He already looks pretty formal, and a combination of prestidigitation and mage armor usually keeps his outfit in pretty good condition. That being said, this is also not his fancier outfits, as he goes, I don't think so. I'll stick to what I have.
No, I'll pay for it. You're gonna be dressed like the rest of us.
I will be dressed like the rest of you guys.
No. Same place. You have to fit the aesthetic.
I see. In that case, I'll take you up on that offer, but mostly because I spent a lot of money getting those down payments. Dimmer will allow the tailor to fit him.
So,
Yeah.
what color of suit were you going for?
So we got a red suit for or no. What's the color of Rogar's suit?
It's
Bordeaux.
Cake.
It's what?
It's Bordeaux.
It's like
Cake.
wine, red, dark red.
Ah.
Velvet cake.
It's basically. I will show you afterwards the color since I'm wearing it right now.
Oh wait. I think I have an idea. I don't have a baby blue suit.
I will see if I can find you that one that fits you. And he starts taking the measurements of taking your measurements.
Oh yeah. Dimmer thinks it would be a great idea to wear those baby blue suits that they only put on people in funerals like 50 years ago.
I don't know about you, but in Portugal, no one uses baby blue suits to a funeral.
No. The person that's dying usually, I imagine, has the baby blue suit.
That's grim.
Like, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone like legitimately wear baby blue suits except for like in funerals. And only like the person that's dead. Maybe that's my bad understanding of baby blue suits.
He finds you a baby blue suit that is basically a 3-button suit, and then you have you basically have what it would seem to be a maestro's cape, one of those butt flaps that the orchestral maestros have. Don't know how you say it in English.
Like coattails, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, coattails, and the bottom of your leg and the bottom of your leg in your pants basically has a cut that makes a V towards your ankle. And it gives you a white shirt and a black bow tie.
I will say, I look quite dapper in this.
What the fuck does Deborah mean? It sounds so terrifying.
Like proper something.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Sounds like an evil villain, Deborah.
I believe this is all. Do I send the bill to anyone in particular, or
Shin.
No.
That's right.
We'll send it to Shin. It would be funny, but it's not serious. But we should send it to Shin.
I mean, Mr. Shin is a common client of mine.
See?
He's
I mean, you could send the bill to Bimp's dress to him.
I mean,
I
oh, so you're Bimp. She says, yeah. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to shut up about your brother's wedding. But there will be something nice coming for you.
Hey, there's a wedding?
there is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There's a wedding.
I wasn't paying attention before.
And it's from your brother's side. Go ahead and give Bimp the information, or send her the link to the stream, because I believe she's not watching. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Being in the being unable to be in the stream sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, let's talk shit about her.
Oh my gosh, she's just too perfect. Oh my gosh.
Who gave her the right to be so nice?
I know, right?
Bunch of fucking simps!
Actually,
Simps!
he's
I do the same thing for almost everyone here.
I would do the same thing, except bar one person.
Motherfucker.
The bot. The bot's not a person.
Yeah. The bot.
You guys.
He just says, I'm actually working on both Shin's dress and Omara's.
Shin's dress? I knew it!
Yo, Shin wearing the dress or Mars wearing the suit? I need to tell Bimp.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Please.
Ah.
Shin's suit, and Omara's dress. That's what I was trying to say, and I got it mixed up.
So that's
Dude.
the surprise. You're gonna wear a dress.
I'd be more hyped to hear Omara's in a suit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk shit down the fucking aisle.
Mm-hmm.
We would be dress buddies.
So, I believe. So if I send Bimp's bill towards Shin, he wouldn't be surprised.
You would definitely not be surprised. They're brother
No,
and sister.
it's his sister, I mean.
I mean,
Wait.
sure, I will inform him that he has a bill to pay for his sister's dress.
Yep.
For the others, to whom shall I send the bills?
To Shin.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop picking on shit.
How
Oh,
much
it's
is
really
it?
nice.
So the suits will end up at, and he starts doing math on a paper. The suits will end up at 350 gold pieces per both. So, they are 350 gold. So they are 175 gold pieces each.
Dimmer looks at Rogar as with a little bit of a "I told you so" fucking look.
Okay.
And the dresses will be a little more expensive, ending up at 200 gold pieces per dress.
I just want to point out Fenrir's is definitely like in the ground laughing his ass off.
As the
Saying that.
dresses took way more time to, way more
Fix.
time and attention to work out. So they are a little bit more expensive. So I hope you understand that.
Makes sense.
Who do you want me to send the bill? Really, if it's or where?
So, out of character moment, guys. We were asked to buy outfits, right? Fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we could send it to the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would have to send it to Lost Stuff, which is
Point
the-
back. Yeah.
Yeah, who is the coin. So the financier of the 3010, the accountant, really.
Mhm.
Oh, yes. I believe you can build that to loss off coin back. Tell him that Rogar was the one that asked for this.
Okay, so Mr.
Yeah.
Lost, he puts it on a ledger. Mr. Lost Dot coin bag. Is that the same Lost Dot coin bag that works in the office of Mint? In the office of Mint, the second in command for Mint Master Dravil Rekosh.
Sounds about right.
Indeed. Good second to look through my notes. I was like, yes, there it is. It's right there.
Okay.
Sending you the name so you can write it on your notebooks.
That's mint.
That's Minty.
Okay, sure. So you are all set. I'm going to send this bill towards Mr. Coinback.
Thank you.
Do you want to? You leave the establishment. Do you want to do anything else? As you can see that the sun is already setting upon the floodplains. Basically, you can see that the sun in Raria and every other continent on Odani sets to the east, so it would set towards Lakram. So it basically means that the planet itself has a counter-Earth orbit instead of going towards the east. Going towards the east, it goes toward it. Rotating towards the east, it rotates towards the west. So basically,
I'm going to try to remember that.
So basically, the sun sets towards the east.
I won't lie, even if I write it down, I'm gonna.
That's
You can read
that's an important thing to set out.
Yeah. Maybe some kind of do.
And you can see that Baluvar, the Odani's moon, which is basically a blue moon. You can see it starts to rise upon the horizon.
Well, I believe it's a little bit late for It's a little bit late for informing the lady of our plans, the lady or Shin.
It's
So-
at his house, probably.
It's true.
And it shouldn't
We-
be that long. We just stand in his porch, tell him, and then leave.
Makes things easy.
Let's go see Shin.
Okay, so you go towards Shin's house. Now that you walk alongside along the streets of Latiano, you can see that the city changes when it gets dark. Now you can see many as you only saw what happened inside the tavern at night. People gathered around, and like 100 people were inside the tavern at that given moment. 100 people, 150 people, 200 people around this hour, which is basically half an hour past sundown. You now find that the streets are filled with people that are going towards the tavern, and you can see that there are people laughing and buying stuff in night markets and having fun. You can see that there are people of many walks of life talking to each other. You can see that there's maybe a bunch of merchants of high merchants, high status merchants that are talking to lower level workers like miners and farmers and whatnot. And they seem to be having fun. And
Well, yeah,
and
a lively city.
you eventually find yourself back in forest ground, where Shin lives and works. And even though it's a more quiet part of town during the night, it still has its charms. As um, you can see a bunch of lampposts are set, and you can see that there are dancing lights on each of the lampposts, and they are basically cycling through shades of blue to red to yellow to purple. Basically like a smoother version of a nightclub light. It's not cycling at the beat of any music. It's just pleasantly cycling. I would say pleasantly cycling through the colors. And you can see there are still some people in Southgate. There were about 500 to 600 to 700 people in each street at every time. In Forest Ground there are a few dozens, but they are still making off work duty. Have any fun at all, and have any fun, and looking to have any fun at all. You eventually find Shin's place, and you can see that the lights are lit up. Someone's definitely home. What do you want to do?
Just give a knock on his door, right?
Go for it. I saw you doing that with your mouse, but okay.
You
Kind of weird.
knock on the door, and a moment passes, another moment passes, and eventually Shin answers the door. Oh, it's you guys. Why are you so well dressed?
We just
are
came from
princesses.
fittings. Nope. We just came from fittings. Anyways, we were just going to tell you that in, did we say 2 days time?
Yeah.
It's the night after the next day.
Yes. In 2 days time, we'll 2 days time we're going to be attending that gathering of sorts that you're also invited to.
Oh, both me and Omar are coming.
Splendid. We'll get to see more of your company.
Yeah.
So, is everyone going?
Yes.
Bim?
Yep.
He points at Bim. And she just nods. Basically with a locked face on what it would be called resting bitch face, since she's mad at him.
He knows.
Okay.
Yes. And if there's nothing else to tell us, some things are something tells me that it's going to be quite an eventful party, he says, giving a wink to him. He's not going to ask to be invited inside, mostly because he doesn't want to go inside. However, he does still need to convey the fact that there is going to be something happening during this party.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
To have the
There's
party?
going-
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of people there.
Sure.
A lot of
Lot of
significant figures that are going to be at the party instead of anywhere else.
Sure, the headquarters will most likely be empty. As there will be like 15 of them inside of the party. Vanok is even a guest of honor. Besides, we have to be on our most welcoming behavior, as this party isn't some common party thrown down by the king. Prince Swahib will be here.
Who? Do any of us know that off the top of our heads?
What?
You are people are comfortable enough with geopolitical stuff from Raria to know that Swahib El Alam is the prince of the Principality of Almat. Plus, there will be a bunch. I will not say a bunch, but some members of the 3010 will be attending. I don't know if you have met them, so I can say their names. Can you tell me if
Yes.
Okay.
I never heard of him.
Ambrotabe?
Yep.
Don't know if you know, she's the daughter of the former high engineer of the realm, who was in the 3010, and the new high engineer of the realm is also in the 3010. Orwana will be there. Musin will be there. Lothai will be there, and Ava, being the eye engineer of the realm, will be there.
We'll be in good company then.
Yes.
I mean, not only that, the whole King's High Council will be there. Varafron, which is my superior. Sovnari Golchov, Pristine of the Navy. Somnia Stormfield, the High Paladin of the King. Don't mess with her. She's a feisty lionin. There will be Ava, who is in the King's High Council. Dravil Rekosh, Mint Master. Aureliel Koban, Royal Archivist of the King, and Galkris Koban, Master Wizard of the King.
He seems like he has. What's the word? But a great set of retainers.
I mean, somebody is a pretty good friend, so you can pretty much trust her. And Varaf also wants those cunts at the Heroes of Ages gone.
But we're in line with our thought processes.
I will once the session is over, I will send the guest list that I told you. There are more guests, but
Hell yeah.
those are the most relevant as of now. They are the most relevant. He says he looks at Fenrir and asks, "Are you going alone? Do you need backup?"
Well, door.
Yeah,
Right.
Do you need backup?
Right. Wait, is everyone inside too?
No one's inside. Only him. Only Shane.
Cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going inside and close the door and leave the party outside. Definitely what I'm gonna do. Right. This is what's going to happen.
Dimmer opens the door after the.
Yeah.
You forgetting someone?
And I'll slowly close it again. Right.
We open it again.
Or
Yeah, Dimmer's going to let Rogar open this one. He's not going to have a strength contest against Fenrir.
right. I'm going to try to close it again.
Okay, so
So
post strength checks since
He can close it. I'm just gonna open it again.
motherfucker, you're so annoying. Yeah, I'll try to shut it.
Okay, so post strength checks.
As long as he's not holding the door, I'm just gonna let him close it. I'm not.
No, I'm
Yeah.
holding down the door. I have a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, sure. I'll roll as well. If you want to be such a baby about it.
Fuck you.
You know, I thought we were gonna
Great,
have
great,
adults.
great.
That's what I
That's a
fucking thought.
10.
That's what I thought.
You can feel Fenrir just shutting the door and just leaving his hand there. Shin just asked, "Are you?" I asked
Okay,
you
cool.
again.
We're just gonna leave without him then. Bye.
I asked you again. Are you going alone?
I might go alone, but just in the process, and I'm going to take my trinket and put it in his hand. If I'm gone, protect that. It's the only thing I ask.
He sees the crab figure. I will give it to my most trusted person to protect it. He looks. Omara, get here. You see as Omara
Oh,
goes towards the hallway and asks, Fenrir, what is it?
Don't worry about it. Just
Protect
business.
this. Protect this. And not a word to your boss that he's going alone. She looks at you. Are you sure you don't want backup?
I think this is a me thing. If you guys want to come in, feel free. But I think this is a me thing.
If she says, for fuck's sake, I am going to say it. And he says, is your boss approving? My boss is the only reason why this operation was set in motion. We are both commanding this, not only you. You know I love you, but not only you are in command of things. She picks up what it seems to be like a stone, and she has another. My boss gave me this. This is a pair of sending stones I use for my job. Here it is. She gives you one and keeps another. If it just promise me that you give me information whenever you enter and whenever you get to it. If you don't give me information in a, I would say, 30-minute time limit from when you enter to when you find the things, I'm going to send people your way.
Fair enough. How do I use this?
Just talk.
Do I like it?
Just talk to it.
Oh. I'll just put it next to my mouth. Hello? Is anyone there?
You can hear like your voice from the other sending stone and the small feedback since they are so close.
It's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's not technological feedback, but it's magical feedback. So basically, you are hearing your voice twice, and it's messing around with it, and it's like whoop whoop. It's looping.
Wait, is that how you guys hear me? Every single time I talk?
No, it's because you are very near the receiving sending stone, and you have the sending stone.
I see. I was about to apologize for my voice, but hey, what can I say? Maybe I do have a beautiful voice. Right, I will definitely send. I'll keep you in touch. No, put it in my pocket. Wait, I don't have a pocket. I'm going to put it in my underwear. I'm still on the dress. I forgot about that.
See Shin go. For fuck's sake.
I don't have pockets.
You
What?
just open the door back and leave the building. And he says, "Look, good luck on your endeavors. You're gonna need it."
Yep. Definitely will.
And she says, if you want to come by tomorrow for lunch or dinner, be our guest.
No guess. Motherfucking guess. So wait, where's Rogar?
Oh, they're all gone.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's gone.
We're
Wait,
gone.
guys.
When you first closed the door and held it closed, I was like, I guess you just wasn't wanted to, and I left with the others in tow.
Hello.
In tow is probably the best description of the I could ask for.
I have one on each shoulder and the other one under my arm. Like,
Bimp's not there. Bimp's with them.
Yeah, I don't know where. I'm just going to say it. Fenrir is just going to go to the tavern.
Yeah, that's probably where we went.
Yeah, I'm so glad you guys went there.
I was gonna say, let's get some dinner, but let's just go to the tavern then.
It's
Well, the
basically-
tavern's the best for dinner. Besides, we still get free rooms.
Yeah.
After about an hour, you find yourselves back in the tavern. Half an hour later, Fenrir shows up.
I hate you guys so much.
And you're the one who wanted to keep secrets from us, so we just left
It's-
without you.
And besides, you're our tour guide. You know the entire place.
You know what? Fine. I'm just not going to speak anymore, and I'm going to sit down and throw a tantrum.
Well then,
Oh, it's such
Fenrir.
a shame because I wanted to talk about your day, but I guess you just don't want to talk anymore, huh?
Nope.
Well, I don't know. We wouldn't hear about his whole day, apparently.
Because apparently we may be friends, but he keeps secrets from us.
Dimmer, you notice that eventually Rena comes to the tavern and was hearing your conversation and says, "Well, small talk about today is pretty crappy small talk."
Depends on the day. How are you, Reyna?
Fine. I'm going to have to attend a stupid party.
Oh, I wonder.
In 2 days.
Would it involve a certain prince?
Yeah, it involves a prince, a bunch of dukes, and my horny husband.
And an adventuring party.
You mean this party, and I'll just like slide the letter from like my breast pocket?
Where the fuck did you find this?
I see. We got connections everywhere.
Ah, I see where you're going. Is it-
Yes, it's to the party.
is it
That's where we're going.
Is it from the Shulton Fane?
Nice.
Is it from the Shulton Fane or the Knights of Service?
Who knows? I'm sworn by secrecy.
Because I know that you know at least one Knight of Service.
Yeah?
Sworn to secrecy. Maybe you could persuade it out of one of us. Look over to Dimmer.
Why do you think I'm so loose-lipped?
For fuck's sake. Not that joke.
Yeah.
If you don't know who the Knight of... Do you know who's the Knight of Service that you know? At least.
Well, Sue is having a brain fart right now. And yes,
You do know a Knight of Service. I believe you don't know who in your connections is a Knight of Service.
Yeah, Rogar's just like again. I'm not saying anything.
That just means that you don't even know who the Knights of Service are.
I never said that I did.
Knights of Service are basically the secret services of the Lubin League.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yes, I think I've heard rumors of that.
They have connections back with the Shulton Fane. Lothai himself was a Knight of Service before what happened make him leave the Knights of Service and create the Shulton Fane 40 years ago.
You'd say it's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both sounds about right.
So,
But it doesn't matter how we got it. We're in the party now.
for the Shulton Fane or the Knights of Service having something to do with you being in the party, you have something that anyone wants to tell us? No, wants to tell me, of course.
I can't say you'll be able to wrestle it out of me.
Pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Kaide, you're my favorite one in this party so far. Please don't jeopardize that.
I'm pretty sure that if I truly want to, I can.
That sounds like a challenge.
It sure is.
Will you accept her challenge?
I can't say I can. Gotta be fresh on my toes for these next couple days.
Fair enough.
Are you denying?
No restless nights for me.
So,
Fair enough. Yeah. Then I will be on my way to the damn mansion we have here. I mean, that Andor has. Since
Don't leave just yet. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah? A
I
party with
I don't
us here
know.
is going to be more eventful, I'll tell you that.
No, I can believe. Andor is actually having some guests over. Not
Huh.
the ones that you want your spouse to know about.
I see. That is unfortunate.
I mean, he could also have another kind of guest, one that's not the invited kind. Rambunctious, likes to destroy things.
Oh, believe me, one of my best friends is a knight of service. If I wanted to, she would jump in and just kill every whore inside.
I wasn't talking about killing anybody. I was just talking about dismembering things that won't be missed.
But that does bring us to another question. If that's not what you want to happen, what do you want to happen?
Come on, such a smart man such as yourself can't figure that one out.
You also... It's not anything to do with money, as people seem to think. It's about helping people. Fort Talmus, before I married him, as you might know, was almost a ghost town, port town. I have
Yes, I do remember that.
I have made many efforts to put Port Talmus back on the map as a major city. Basically, I was the one who pushed for the ships that came from Dia to stop in Port Talmus before they came to other port cities in the Lumen League, like Chanes, Contia, Ed- Edebucus, Edebeducus, and Setana. I was the one that really gave the inhabitants of Port Talmus a reason to live in Port Talmus. Not him, me. I gave them hope. The same hope that people like you guys bring to cities. And people like other mercenary bands that we absolutely hate. I'm talking about the Heroes of Ages, the
HOA.
the Black Dog, the Black Dogs, the what, the white, the whites. I'm talking about many mercenary bands give people hope, then take them away. Like what happened at Polema. I'm talking about what Captain Ragnar did. A bunch of
I'll stand up and I just walk away from the table.
a bunch of pirates that, or shipmates, or whatever you want to call them, that
Yar.
tried to help people, even though sometimes it wasn't through the best means.
Huh. Dimmer notes Rogar leaving. The tantrum of Fenrir ends with a yar, and now if you're doing quite a fine job, it sounds like.
Yeah. I would hope
Your husband's the only guy. You think he's holding you back?
I think is the only thing that keeps me as a proper helping hand of Port Talmus. Even
Helping hand would not be what I would call you. You sound like more of a leader than he is. He's stuck doing secretary work, while you're out here bettering lives.
He wants to truly help people within the Lowen League, but was given Port Talmus and sees it as a burden. He wanted a Duke spot, but all the Duke spots were unavailable. Malal went to Alan Parkins. Grayson Summerbeard got Sierder. Damus Wooten got Alanovia, and Vassal Cottonway got Atterby. And poor old Ander Oberhau got Count of Port Talmus and doesn't even fucking care about it. He answers to two people that he wants to see basically gone so he can rule over some plot of land that he wants to help, and not in an island in the Sea of Troubles.
I see. That's a real small, selfish outlook that he's got there. Especially since he's ruling over your hometown.
He's not selfish per se. He's ambitious. I believe that if he was truly selfish, he wouldn't be the one pushing for the army to go kick some ass to go kick some ass against the cult of Tiamat. But Port Thomas is a small city in an island that, even though it's important to the Leuven League, it's not like it's a very profitable and a very problematic town to own, that he can just get rid of crime.
But the problem is, oh hey Rogar, the problem is that this is
Hey, what I miss?
whether or not just political stuff. The problem is that he still rules over people. This place is still significant. And he was given a high and mighty title. Hell, he's in a mansion right now.
I would say that I would be more comfortable with him not leaving the county and the city and all of the people. But things are as they are in this specific moment. And all I can do is hope for the best. And if we end up having kids, teach them to love the city like I do and not be fucking idiots like their father.
It's not just that. It's what you do currently. Like you said yourself, better the city. Push things that help locally. You're doing a fine job.
I guess I am. Only for the love that I have for the city. And not for the love that I have for him. Because we both know where my heart lies.
Indeed. With that, though, I'll be honest. I probably need to retire for today. It's been a long day, some combat, lots of information to process.
Go ahead and take the time that you need. I'll see you at the party, and I will carouse with your companions, if you don't mind. And she smiles at you, like a very sweet smile, thinking of the words that you said about her helping poor Thomas. Thank you for the conversation.
Yes, Dimmer is mostly hoping that without his supervision, his party members end up very not like not goobers is the word. I'm anti-gooberish is the word I have. I don't know how.
I'm getting
Everyone-
absolutely sloshed.
Great. And Dimmer's going to go for an early rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, she asks for a round of ale, and just says, "So, Rogar, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you left once I was talking about Captain Ragnar. You know him?"
Pops mid drink. Put it down. At one point, I did. Continues drinking.
You know that he don't know when you met him. Don't know if you were friends with him. Don't know if he's still alive. But I must say, whatever are the reasons for quarreling with him that you may have, um,
I don't have a problem with him. He's the closest thing to a father I ever had.
good.
My problem's not with him. It's with myself.
Ragnar is a good man, even though he may have not made the best decisions in life. After all, who has made some mistakes?
Mm. I'll drink to that, and I'll uh, grab a second and third drink at the same time.
You can see that for how young she is, she's very smart and very wise. My mom always said, if you ever want to say goodbye to someone you love, or if you ever wanted to say something that's not goodbye to someone you love, do it before it's too late. My
Mm-hmm.
my mom died last year. Dimmer doesn't know about it. She wasn't. She was too ill to attend my wedding, and I wasn't able to tell her how much I loved her. And you can see that there are tears starting to roll down her cheek, and she says, the only great advice that she gave me, I didn't take it because I thought I still had time. Really. I hope that if he's alive, whatever you have to say to him, you manage to say it.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Anyone
Here,
else needs a,
I'll,
anyone else
I'll
needs
hand her
advice? Yeah, she starts laughing. "Hey, if anyone else needs advice, you can ask me for it. I'm very good at giving advice. People say.
Yeah. Um,
To sleep.
I guess.
I'll keep her company until, you know, she leaves.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Eventually, Fenrir goes to sleep. Kaede goes upstairs. I'm not. I'm assuming that's the course of what you were trying to do, since you weren't really talking.
Yeah, sure.
If you want to do anything else, just tell me.
Um,
Or say anything to her.
nah.
I'll wait until everyone leaves. And I'll say to her, he's still alive. Yay.
That's good.
Probably not for long, though. So after my business is done here, I will be leaving. Before I'm too late.
Another advice I have to tell you. Don't feel like you need to leave. Feel like you need to travel. If you have something to say to Ragnar, why not take them to help you?
Because I fully intend to die after I'm done. I don't want to drag them into my mess.
So much self-commiseration. Why, Rogar? You don't need that. No one needs that. You know that.
I need it. I deserve it.
Take a look at your past. Every single person has things they regret. I do. As I said, I regret not saying I love you to my mother. And mainly, I regret I sometimes regret that I chose to stay in Port Thomas to help the people instead of living with Nimmer.
Hope you know he doesn't hold it against you.
I'm sure of it. But even though Port Thomas loves me, this was going in a completely different direction. Even though Port Thomas loves me, I sometimes find it harsh on me to have a husband that shits on me constantly. And when I come to Latiano, the 3 times that I did, only Shin and Omara helped me with it. Bimp already went to sleep, and she says, "You want to know who's in the Knights of Service?"
Jin or Amara.
It's Omara.
I had a feeling Shin's too much of a straight edge to hide something that big.
Oh, he knows.
Why he gave her
The whole operation that you are in, they're both commanding. I mean, they are both the responsible people, but their higher ups are the ones commanding you. And she's a very good professional. And now that we know that they are getting married, which is amazing because I love them both, and I'm going to be one of the bridesmaids.
It could be less of an asshole sometimes, the pimp, but that's my own personal gripe.
That's just brothers and sisters bickering. It's not that she doesn't love Bimp. It's just him being being the big brother that he is. He loves Bimp way too much for him to not be an asshole sometimes and not feel like he has the right to do so because he has done so much for his sister, according to what he told me. Omar's situation is more complicated.
I understand that. If you can't reveal certain things, that's fine.
She invited both me, Ambrotabe, and some of the other girls to be bridesmaids. But she didn't invite them. Do you know why?
No.
It's a very simple reason. He's going to be a best man.
I heard nothing, and I say nothing.
She gets up. Good talk, Rogar.
You at the party.
If you don't mind, just stop self-commiserating. We have done so much. We're at Lacrum. Give yourself a break. And just leaves.
I'll head up to my room.
And with this long rest, we're going on a break.
We get breaks now?
Yep.
We get breaks now.
Okay, so we're going on a break. We are going to, because 3 to 4 hours of playtime is a bit tiring for everyone. So we're going on a break. I hope you are still there when we come back.
Wait, can we play ads while this happens? Like,
Oh no, we don't have the budget for that.
shit.
Yeah, I'm going to just And we are back from intermission. So I hope you grab what you want to eat and drink. Because we are starting now after the long rest. Everyone gets a long rest right now.
Woo!
Oh, most excellent.
Dimmer's up at the crack of dawn, and early to rise with the early to rest. And he's eager to the first couple minutes of his day, pouring into this scroll that he's gotten, and to transcribing it using again. I'll advertise this cantrip from Nim's character options spells. A manus. I cannot say this. A man. U and E together is the bane of my existence when it comes to words. Amanuensis is how I'm going to say it, and when people correct me, good, I deserve it.
Just write the name and I will look it up. And I got the wrong Nim book.
Yes. But yeah. I will use this cantrip to touch the magical scroll, and over the course of a minute transcribe it into my spell book.
Okay. Amanuensis.
Yes, that
So
I
you do
words.
you do so. You gain one extra spell that way.
Right. But only out of the options I can prepare.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
And,
I'm going to
you go.
do my morning ritual as well. Just gonna get up early and probably take a lap around the place.
So, Fenrir, anything? I don't know if Fenrir is back, but Kaide, do you want to do something?
Um, right. Not today, no.
Okay. Anyone wants to do anything besides being in the tavern and such things? Or anyone has anything to do?
I think I had one thing that I thought of that I could do. Dimmer's going to I think Dimmer from Dimmer's knowledge, it sounds like Fenrir is going in alone to find these materials, correct? These damning documents.
Yeah.
And let's see if it's let's see. Yes. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Fenrir. He's not. Dimmer's not trying to be secretive, but he does need Fenrir for this, as he gets out his deck of scrying.
Okay.
Which actually Fenrir's gone. Not here currently, probably. So I'll give We'll start doing these checks right now. With a. Oh, oof on Rogar. But yeah, with a. He lays down his deck. And he's going to try to scry into the future. Specifically, he's going to scry to the future of Fenrir looking for the notes.
I need to check if you can use it, because I believe that the deck of scrying can only see into the future if you are from Bim's family. But I have
I can choose between seeing into the future and scrying.
Where's the damn item? Yeah, there it is. Because future sight Shin Michaela Shin family, the Michaela Shin family are future sight users. But everyone can. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I had to confirm. I had to confirm it because I knew Michaelishan family members were future sight users, but I wasn't sure if I had written it as being both both you and the both you and the Michaelishan family members. So yeah, sure.
Okay. And just to make sure, this Arcana check to see into the future, is it going to be a DC 15 or a DC 13?
It's a DC 15.
Got it. And it's only DC 13 if I'm scrying on someone,
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
Got it. In that case, since we're taking a lazy day, I did roll my portent dice. Yeah, I think this is important. I'm going to use one of my portent die. I rolled a crit on that. So, yeah. I'm going to just declare I crit on this Arcana check. This is important for the mission.
Okay. You seem to see Fenrir definitely looking for some documents within some drawers and book and bookshelves. And it's basically him looking. The site that you have is him looking.
I don't see the end result of if he finds it or not. That's the hope I'm going for, of seeing a success or a failure.
The most that you can see is Fenrir looking towards somewhere.
I'm back.
After
Okay.
The ending of the end of the vision is Fenrir looking at somewhere to his right. Yeah.
Now, would I know the expression he's got? Would I get some, maybe like a distress, like there will be a complication?
Roll insight.
Yeah, I'll roll insight. So let me check my mod real quick. Got it. That's a 10.
You don't seem too worried about. You don't think it's a problematic expression.
So Fenrir, I just looked into the future for you. I think. Oh. Oh wait, that's a really good drawing. Oh my god. I got out of character for a second.
Sorry.
Fuck, man. He's just able to do this shit.
I'm going on a limb and just say that Kawari, you need to simply draw the character so we can use it on the stream.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Back to Dimmer. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Back to
I just look through. I don't think you're going to be finding much complications looking for the files. At least, if you're going to be looking, I can see if you can succeed or fail. But I don't think you're going to be bothered. At the end of maybe around the 8-9 minute mark, you'll look to your right and you'll see something. So, I guess be wary at your right, but I don't think it's going to be much difficulty.
So my right.
Yes.
Which one is that side again?
Oh no. So, let's look at your dress a little bit.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, good.
I clearly know it's that way, and I'm pointing to the left.
For fuck's sake.
Oh yes, I'm wrong. No, it'll be to your left then.
Oh, yeah, right. That side. Gotcha. So, to my left.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Perfect. Well, that's all I have for setting up today. We're going to be taking a lazy day, it seems.
A lazy day? I'm going back to bed then.
Okay.
Unless we want to go somewhere.
Does anyone have anything to do?
Not currently, I'll be honest.
I don't think so.
Sleep.
Okay. So it's a Fate Black Day.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is the best type of day.
The innocent fade to black type day.
Yeah.
Whew.
So you can all declare a second long rest.
Okay.
With pleasure.
With pleasure, because you only have to roll your important die.
I get to... I used ported die, so I get to reuse it. Okay. Little ambiguous one. I also am going to shift around my spells just a tad. I think I have an idea of at least one spell I want during this party.
It's going to be a rough night. Or day. Party.
So, if you're the only one going, Fenrir, am I casting invisibility on you?
Nope.
Okay, good to know.
I am a stealthy motherfucker.
Sure. Dimmer's going to give you the Gloves of Thievery as you leave for this mission.
What does it give again?
Gives +5 to sleight of hand checks and thieves tools checks to pick locks.
Okay. Cool. Gotcha. I'll put them on.
And they are invisible while you have them on, so it looks like you just have normal hands.
I'm going to be so confused sometimes because I'm going to feel warmth and nothing's there. But there's something there. Maybe if I lick it, I will see my hand again.
You do see your hands. It's just the gloves are the only things invisible.
Yes, the glove. I meant the glove.
You know, it's the fact that we've already had this conversation before about how
Makes it so much better.
not again.
Just doesn't fucking learn. Jeez. I'm fucking ready.
I am making sure everything pretty sure I'm making sure that everything is my spell list is exactly how I want it because this seems like somewhat significant stuff. Let's see. Actually, no, we won't prepare that in favor of that. We definitely prepare that. Definitely. I don't like not preparing that, but I also don't like the alternative. So, okay. I am ready.
Where's Rogar?
He
Oh.
had to go.
Yeah.
What a pussy.
Yeah. I can't believe he got a work emergency. What a coward.
Oh shit, now I feel bad.
Okay, so you make up time, get to get to get Shin's house a bit before the party, like 4 p.m., 5 p.m. You make your way back to Shin's house, and he lets you in, and he tells you, so everything in the party must be inconspicuous whilst he's in there. And he points to Fenrir. No one can know that we are preparing something. Venom definitely can't know, or we are all fucked. So no one's doing anything besides my orders or Omara's orders or Varaf's orders. Us three are your three in command. Understand?
Yes, boss.
I see.
Or sir. Or shit.
If Lothai gives you orders, it's not orders, it's suggestions, and he will run it through me before saying them to you, and I will. And if he tells you anything, I will be the one. I will be the one approving of that plan. As Fenrir knows, he has been given means to communicate with us, so you don't have to worry if anything happens. A bunch of guards, a bunch of Schultenfein agents, mainly Custle's agents, will be drawn to the place where he's at, which is the headquarters for the Heroes of Ages. I hope that we are clear. And Fenrir, I wish you the very best of luck, and may the Platinum Dragon be with you.
Do I say amen? Amen.
It's the platinum dragon, so maybe it's a dragon.
You know, you have a good point there. You have a
It's
really
not-
good point there.
It's a saying because the Platinum Dragon is the god of bravery and god of luck, and he has many portfolios.
He has a portfolio. Why does the dragon have a portfolio?
A lot of people have portfolios. Why would people have files over towns that they've burned down years ago? I'd
But
personally not put them on files, but everyone loves their portfolios nowadays.
It will be a
Anyways.
dangerous mission. It will be a dangerous mission since Fenrir is going alone. But I think with a bit of elbow grease, we will manage for you to be successful, and we will be successful with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would say, Fenrir, go get in possession. Us,
Sir, yes, sir.
we will go to the party. Have a very nice evening, gentle people. He gives his arm to Amara. Shall we, Milo? We shall. And just head out straight through the door. What do you do right now?
I'm making sure. I'm patting down my jacket. I look inside, and in hopefully an inside pocket, Dimmer does have his wand. He doesn't necessarily want it to be taken from him in the party.
Okay.
And in addition, before Fenrir goes, keep yourself safe there. Bop, bop. We'll pat on the back. And with that, I will cast Mage Armor on him. Not much, but a +1 AC is
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Gotcha. How long is the mage armor for?
8 hours.
8 hours. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'll also cast it on myself just because I have a terrible AC otherwise.
So with that, you all head out the door of Shin's house and follow it to the party whilst Fenrir gets in position. Right now, Fenrir, I will ask you to turn off the audio. I won't ask you to move out of the stream because there are the people are depending on you to do stuff because you are in a different place.
All right.
Just turn off the audio.
Okay.
Fully like
Guys, good luck. Yeah, I got it. Good luck.
Oh no.
Oh, he's fucking dead. No,
okay. So
Oh no.
Shin takes you to the front door of the palace. Gives his invitation. Drooly, Captain, am I allowed to come in? Me and my fiance? Sure. Gives back the invitations. Do you have invitations? And as
We do.
everyone,
Yeah.
Beth gives off her invitation, just saying, she's my fiance. Just complaining about Shin not being straightforward with her. As for you guys and Rogar, silently give the invitations. You may come in. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
If you find yourselves inside of the party, every visible weapon, first grade weapon, was taken off of your person. So no big swords or big axes. Only small stuff like daggers can go through.
Uh, so wand counts, right? Wand is dagger size.
Yeah, I would say so. Dagger knife size, not like a short sword, which would be taken away
Let's go.
because it's
Okay.
it's declared as a first grade weapon, or first degree weapon. Um, you find yourselves in this very beautiful marble interior with glass panes and such. I will ask you both to roll perception checks to see if you know people there. You can see known people.
That'll be a 10 for me.
It's 15. Wait, no. It's 10. It's 10. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
We both rolled in the same chat.
So, Dimmer, you knew that Rena would be here, and you can find her with ease. Kaide, you also find Rena. It's the only person you know there, besides Shin and Omara. At least for now. She says, "Well, look who got all dressed up." And she looks at Kaide. You look beautiful here.
Thank you.
You can see that she's looking towards a man in the corner, talking to three girls that are clearly 10 or 20 years younger than him. And she says, "Prick."
Now, you could give him the benefit of the doubt. He could always be talking politics.
Talking politics with horse, yeah.
The prince throws better parties than I give him credit for if he's brought whores.
It was not our king that brought the horse. It was not Neville. Neville is very happily married. Let's just put it that way. Um, you manage to eventually find Amber Tabe, and she says, and she looks at Dimmer and says, "Oh, look at you! If there
Yes, they can.
if
There you
there
go.
was not the suspicion that you may be my brother, I would definitely hit on you."
That's certainly a statement. You also clean up quite well.
Thank you. Being an emissary from Blacksaw, I have to dress up to impress.
I think dressing to impress is something people should do on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's not like that. You are not going to work on the farm with a dress. It's not like a thing that you should do.
Well, it depends on what you need to impress with. If you're impressing people by being an excellent farmer, a farmer's garb is actually quite useful.
Fair enough. So, I assume that you know that the King's Eye Council will be here.
I've heard. I was hoping to maybe peek around and introduce myself. At least get them thinking about my name.
Well, you do know Ava. She's a member of the Dirty Ten, such as am I.
Well, in that case, you guys already know about me. Finding new people. Having them, putting them in my brain as well. It's good for business, if nothing else.
I mean, I could try to get you to Ava so you can meet with the High Council. Yeah, sure. She takes you to Ava, who is not impressively, she's not covered in dirt and oil and soot. She's actually very pretty when she is washed, when she has been washed, and you can see she's pretty uncomfortable in that dress, and she says, "For fuck's sake, I hate formal appearances. I'm an engineer, a fucking show dog."
Well, then who put you in that dress?
Unfortunately, myself. I had to come in because Neville wanted me to come. Umbertavin just says, "Come on, Ava. You know it's not that bad. Could be doing stuff, a lot of worse stuff." Ava just ignores her. "So, why are you talking to this young engineer? Oh, I bet you want." She points at Albert Dabe. "I bet you want to know about your father still. I have told you, don't know anything about him, even though he was an excellent engineer, such as myself. Unfortunately, he went away." Umbertabe just says, "Not quite that. Was hoping that you may introduce Dimmer and Kaide to the High Council."
Yes.
Ava just asks, these are an eclectic group. Are you sure you want to meet them?
I'm used to mingling with high society, or at least in spacious periods of time, that is.
I mean, High Society and the King and the High Council don't mix very well since some of us are military. But there are some upwards nosed people if you catch my drift.
Every upward nose turns down when they want to see a play. Entertainment is what keeps everyone looking forward.
Neville is very down to earth. But there are some people in there that will judge you on everything. And she points at a male Verdun that is standing against the wall, drinking champagne with an eye out for the party. And she says, if you want to meet them, okay, I'll give you that. She says, Travel Rakosh, if you don't mind coming, the Verdun just pompously walks towards you.
As he's pompously walking towards me, can I determine how much of his champagne he's got left?
Roll perception.
With pleasure. This is just so I do my best to make a good impression. 15 is my perception check.
He has half of the champagne full.
Okay. In that case, as he's coming along, Dimmer's going to reach into his pocket, get his wand, and quickly just mutter to himself the spell of Unseen Servant, casting it and mentally commanding it to get two glasses of champagne.
Okay. Who do you give the second glass?
He's hoping that it won't be very. He's making sure the Unseen Servant's not going to be very fast. What Dimmer wants to do is to have the glass come. He's trying to plan it so that the glass comes when this guy is out of champagne.
Okay. He says, yes. What do you desire?
I desire only your acquaintance. Hello, name's Dimmer.
He looks at you with that upwards nose behavior that Ava was talking about. Pleasure.
Yes, I happened to glance at you from across the room, and dare I say, you seem like a guy who really knows about high-class art.
Roll deception.
I mean, hey, he definitely knows about high class. Let's see if I have proficiency in deception. I have proficiency in performance, but I don't remember if it's deception. I do not, so only 2. That's a 12.
You seem to meddle in a few of art subjects. Are you a connoisseur?
I am a connoisseur and a creator of sorts.
Oh, is that so? He eventually finishes his glass and the Unseen Servant comes.
Another glass. He'll take it from thin air, pretty much, because unseen servant is unseen.
He takes the glass. I guess I could use someone with your expertise for something.
Oh, well, I'm listening.
I mean, it's not every day that you meet a wizard. And I am not quite as close to Gulcris as Lady Ava, and you see Ava just grinding her teeth. As Lady Ava is. The Cobalt brothers. No, he says the Cobalt siblings. They are a strange couple of siblings. They are twins. They are both Eladrin, and they are both annoying little fucks. As you would say, pardon my celestial.
Please, the artistic world is nothing without some spice and language.
But they can be useful, as Oridio would put it, because Oridio herself is the royal archivist of the king, and Gulcris is Master Wizard. I have made I'm trying to prove a point to Gulcris, which is without the Mint Master, no one here means anything.
I see.
If you are interested in work, I would advise you to get your unseen servant to pluck a couple of their paychecks.
Clever thing indeed. But if I can advise something, I could do you one better. You seem to be very... Please, we should talk this over with, in a very private manner. Is this a ballroom sort of setting?
Yeah, it's
Like, is there actually dancing?
There are people dancing. There are people carousing. You can see a few more well-dressed individuals that seem like the kind to have noble heritage. So yeah.
Please, let us partake in the arts ourselves. Would you follow me to the floor?
Sure. He follows you.
Yes. Dimmer in this regard is very flexible, so I do want to ask, is this character leading or following when it comes to dancing?
I would say he would be leading because he's the snobbish guy. And as you start
Dimmer,
dancing,
you go.
Ping Fenrir, because it's that time that we are going to cut with you, and he's the one
Okay.
who's going to play.
Bam. Do we want to deafen ourselves?
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
Okay. Nice. That was not, was that a pun on purpose, by the way? I will say, because if it is, perfect. If you made it accidentally, then I'm claiming this pun. You
No,
want us to deafen? Definitely.
yeah, it wasn't on purpose. So, yeah, deafen and do not stream snipe.
Alright, let's go.
So, you find yourself in the street that leads to the Heroes of Ages headquarters.
Hmm.
You
Am I being followed, by the way?
roll a perception check.
Gotcha.
Do you have dark vision?
Dark vision. Oof, I need to check that. Dark vision. Do I have dark vision? I don't think so. Doesn't like it. No. No, I do not.
Oh, and stop the live stream because they are going to stream snipe.
Oh shit, true. Gotcha. Alright. Regular perception or with disadvantage? If it's dark.
If you have dark vision, you have regular. If you have no dark vision, it's disadvantage.
Alright, disadvantage it is. First roll on the dice. Oh boy. 3 on the first one. Can I get lower than 3? Is that a 2? That's a 9. Alright.
That's a 9.
Right. It's a 3 plus perception. Where's my perception? 5. Nice.
No one seems to be following. No one seems to be following you.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't know. Let me think. What would Fenrir do? If I'm in front of the place, is there a back door to it?
You know there's a back door.
I'm going to the back door. Back door squad, all the way.
Back. You go around the building towards
Yeah.
the back door, and you find yourself in an alley.
Right.
But to open the back door, it's unlocked, so you can enter.
Oh boy, this sounds like a trap. Okay, cool. So I went to files. I'll just go towards where the files would be. Normally.
Okay.
Oh god.
Wait a second. You know that the hall of files, it's in the main hall.
Mhm.
Which is that one? Wait a minute.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, here it is. The back
Right.
door
Where
it's this way. You can see that the all of files is here.
Yeah.
So do you want to go there?
I'll try to be sneaky, and I want to go there. Always checking my left and right.
Okay, so roll stealth.
Alright.
on an advantage.
Stealth on a advantage?
Yes,
you say?
because it's dark.
Oh, thank God. Is it cocked? Is it cocked? You need to tell me. I think it is. Is it?
It is.
Okay, cool. Woo! 19.
You go to the holophiles without making basically any noise,
I'm a sneaky bitch.
and you start looking.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'll have my eyes, like my attention, more towards the right. Always my right, not Fenrir's right. My right.
Okay. So
'Cause,
this way.
Yeah. Because that's what Deemer said. To be careful with my right.
Um. Roll investigation on this very first set of files.
Okay. Lady Luck, come on. Come on, Lady Luck. Fuck you, Lady Luck. Okay. Investigation. Gotcha. 3. I have a -1.
It's very scraggly the things that you see, but it goes along the lines of accounting ledgers, and you see a lot of numbers like money, who pays what, who pays who. It's what you
Yeah.
see in this one.
Definitely not interesting for what I'm searching for. I'll check the next one.
This set of files. Roll investigation.
Oh, please. God, please. Give me like a 17. It gave me a 2. This is not going well.
This is a bunch of history books and geography books and like more things that show history of the kingdom and history of the kingdoms of Raria and geography of Raria and the geopolitical landscape of the time.
I'll try to check. I'll see if I can find AP at least, Saint Poem or something. If I can.
Roll perception.
Perception, gotcha. Because if it's geography, it might be something about it. Like something important. Right, the fucking game is fucking me over. I need to stop using this dice. That's a 9.
Don't find anything in particular about Polema. You can find that Polema was built on the floodplains of the Cody River.
Yep.
You can find much else.
I'll check the next one.
So this set, roll investigation.
Alright, let's try a different dice. Maybe it's luckier. Ah, 14. Nice.
You eventually find a book that contains Vanox thoughts and Vanox
Like a diary.
yeah, more like a diary. Thoughts, doings.
Alright, I'm taking it. Definitely taking it.
Next set of files.
Yeah, I'll go for the next one.
Roll an investigation.
Gotcha. Ooh, 17.
Now you hit the gold mine. You find a paper that says a paper like more like a folder that says Polema report.
Yeah, I'm taking that
And next to it
100%.
it says South Circus report.
I'm taking both. I'm opening the South Circus. I need to see what it says. I want to read it.
What's your intelligence?
Shit.
First of
It's
all,
always like this. Let me
if
see.
it's
My intelligence is a 9. -1.
Oh, okay. And so you can read. You start browsing through the files inside of the circus. You can find very detailed, a very detailed, a very detailed report of what happened in the circus. And most importantly, you can find that there's a Minotaur kid inside of that circus.
Yeah.
And
That
he's
should be
the target for extraction.
extraction. Does it say anything more?
You've been in. You have knowledge about extraction missions. You have done a couple. Some for extraction of your own companions. Some for extraction of people that the Heroes of Ages might want dead or make ransom, or even extractions of people that they need, so they snap them away. You were never on such a mission because it went against your principles, but you had known of them, or at least had an idea of them.
Interesting.
It's when you are reading that file that you hear a voice.
Oh shit.
Keeping busy, are we?
God? Someone in the room with me?
The voice comes from your right.
Oh, yes, my right. I'll just look at it very slowly, trying not to make way too fast moves.
You see as the lights start flickering back on. You just see Golly standing in front of the stairs.
Oh, he's still in the stairs.
In front of the stairs, he has already gone down the
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah, but he's... Gotcha. I'm just, learning how to read again, because I forgot. What you doing here? I thought you would be in the party.
Oh, this is a very much better party. You see, I don't like rats.
And I'm not a rat.
Oh, you very much are.
I am not. I am trying to find about my past, okay?
About your past, and you have a file about Polema.
Because that's where you guys got me from?
Oh, you can bet your ass it wasn't.
Oh, wait, what?
I remember the day. The circus had gone through Polema, but we didn't pick you up at Polema.
Interesting. But why me then?
Let's just say that a Minotaur in our ranks is very, appreciate it. And that's what Vanok actually thought.
Still don't make sense. So you only got me because of my race?
Because Minotaurs are strong, are survivalists, and pretty much they can direct themselves very easily in a labyrinth.
A little bit racist, not gonna lie.
Fuck off, Mio. Right, so... What about Polema? By the way, when I say that, I'm going to try to sneakily grab my sending stone and see if I can get him speaking about Polema.
He starts to walk to you. Polema
I am...
wasn't the job
Yep.
that you were doing with us, because you were still not with us.
Yes, but why hiding it?
We massacred the whole town. Why not hiding it? No one knows about what happened to Polema, but it was a bunch of robbers.
And you expect loyalty when you know, deceive others? You call me rat, but what are you?
I'm only doing Vanok a favor,
Or is it now?
because
You're just his bargain dog.
you do realize that if anyone finds about Polema, you would be jobless. So I would advise you to put those things back. Or if you want to take them and be jobless, be my guest. I don't give a fuck. I don't
Good.
give a fuck about Vanok.
Good, so I'm just going to walk away then.
Not so fast, champ. I said I don't give a fuck about Vanok. I do give a fuck about rats.
Right. I am going to take my great axe and I'm going to grab my descending stone. I kind of got caught, and I'll try to send it the message.
Okay. You can hear Omar say, "Got your back. Gonna warn your friends."
Well, I always wanted to do this, friend. I would like to rage.
Okay. Right now,
Yep.
roll initiative.
Hell yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't screw me over. Fucking natural 2. Shit.
Okay. So it was a
3.
natural. So it's a
Yep.
3. What's your dex?
My
Oh yeah, it's a
dexterity.
natural 2. So you have +1. So you go first.
Oh, I go first? How bad did he roll?
He rolled a 3 with +0.
Ah, damn. Right, gotcha. Right, I'm enraged. I am going towards him and attack. Just, I'll make it reckless because I don't know his AC.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead and
heartbeat. Okay. First, then this one needs to be better. Cocked. Come on. Well, that is a 13, 8, 7, 20.
You hit.
A natural.
You hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
He takes. He will take 17 damage. 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'll just. I cannot do anything. I used my. Oh no, I didn't, because I used rage before my thing. Yes. Can I enter frenzy at any point of my rage, or do I need to go into a frenzy rage instantly?
I believe you can declare rage, but you can only declare frenzy afterwards. I have to double check on that.
Cool.
Um, I believe it's like that. Being that Berserker is literally the oldest subclass of Barbarian.
Then it is your goal. All right, let's play this.
It's I will say that you can only get it after you get rage. So you can, I will let you go into a frenzy because you declared you wanted to go into rage
Okay.
before the combat.
All right. Do I use it as a bonus then, the frenzy?
Yeah, this
Alright,
frenzy
cool.
is a bonus, so you wouldn't use it.
Gotcha. Yeah, then that's my turn. Get into a frenzy.
So it's Scully's turn, and he's going to swing with the longsword.
Gotcha.
Natural 20.
Fuck. Right.
So
Yeah, that definitely hits.
that would be how much is your HP?
42. Still raging, so it gets off the damage.
Oh yeah. So that's what saved you from being down, actually.
Fucking hell.
You take 26 points of damage.
20.
Because it's 52 half.
Fucking hell. Give me a second. 40. Oh, okay. Alright, that's cool. That's terrifying. Cool.
So next up, it's you. Actually, he has 2 attacks.
Just 2 attacks, he rolls advantage. Because I did reckless.
Yeah. So it was an 18.
18. Oh, man. That's fuck. Jesus. So much damage, gotcha. Still up. Still. Alright. Cool.
You take 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, it's 13.
13 points of slashing damage. You took the hit was 18, and you took 13.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
I took.
It's your turn.
Give me just 1 second. Okay, got it. I'm going to recklessly attack him. Oh boy, Lady Luck. This is the moment you give me a natural 20, Lady Luck. Come on. Come on. That's a unnatural 20 again.
He's going to use his action to his reaction to parry,
Motherfucker. Alright.
and you get a second attack because frenzy.
Frenzy. Yep. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, reckless hit again. Yeah. Reckless hit. He already has advantage. Why not make it reckless anyway? And a natural 20, motherfucker. Unnatural.
Okay, you hit. He
Oh.
already used his reaction.
$14.
Okay.
That's it.
It's his turn, so he's going to attack you with advantage because reckless.
Yep.
That was a 25.
Hits.
And so you take 18 points of damage. Slashing.
18. Jesus. Fuck. Still not down. Oh.
Second attack. That would be a 16.
Just hits, I'm down.
You're gonna roll the damage. Another 18 points of damage.
Yeah. I am down.
Right now, he's looking over you. And you are down on the ground. And he's smiling. One of those kind of maleficent grins. So, I'm guessing that the coppers will get here. Right. You may talk, you are down, but for all purposes you are not
I'll just
unconscious.
look him in the eyes. Fuck you.
You may have not known about the circus. I am not fucking sorry about it. Those people were trying to care for you. And all of the lies that we fed you, That's all it is. Lies. He's going to roll
I'll
an
just-
attack. He's going to roll an attack. And if he hits, you take 2 automatic failures
Yep.
on death saves. Since you are down, he has advantage. He sticks his sword on the ground.
Did he miss?
He missed.
What?
He missed. He sticks his sword on the ground. It's better for me if I leave. And he just walks away. You can roll your first death save.
Shit, I am shaking. Oh boy. Oh, this is tough.
All skill, my boy. All skill. You got this.
It's a stream.
First-
It's a stream, man. It's a stream.
That's a 10. No, wait, that's cucked. Wait, no, that's an 8. Fuck.
That's an 8. That's a failure.
Yep.
Second.
Okay. Sweet baby Jesus, come on. 11.
That's a success.
Another one.
Third one.
Okay. That's a 16.
Success. For the third one.
That's a natural 2. Okay.
This one.
That's a 17.
Okay. You are unconscious. Yet, you think you are not still, as I was saying, you are technically unconscious according to game rules, but you are
But what?
still conscious for roleplay rules.
Yep.
He says, you hear him say, "You know what?
What?
You are a funny fellow."
I'm just not gonna answer.
And you told me to fuck off. So he's going back for his sword.
Shit.
That's what it would. And he's going to take second swing. And that was a 19, so
That's
you if you I will say because of what we agreed on,
it's fine.
if I roll more than a I will say if I roll more than a 10, well, no, more than a 15, since yes, 3d10, you
Yeah.
are in all effects dead.
Okay. That's fair enough.
So that's a 5 because of his +3.
Okay.
+3, 5.
That's an 8. It's
No,
plus 3 is an 8.
It was a 9 +3, 12.
Hmm?
+2, close to 14 right now.
Okay.
In all effects, unfortunately, Fenrir is dead. Sorry, buddy. Gonna explain the decision in the end of the stream, so stay tuned. Fenrir, if you don't mind, stay. Turn off the audio and put the stream back on. If you don't mind.
Alright.
And ping them.
Howdy.
So,
Well, that yeah, that's a little awkward. That how I said if Fenrir fucked up by now, it would have cut back to us, and then you immediately cut back to us.
Oh no.
so you are at the party after dancing with
Ooh, actually, I wanted to convey a message with him via dancing, and that's why I asked him to dance in particular.
Okay.
A sort of alone the two of us sort of deal. Of as he's dancing, Dimmer will get real close with and just whisper in his ear. So you want to get this job done, but obviously, my unseen servant is nothing compared to what you know. You have an idea of what you want to find, right?
Yes, it's in the paychecks.
Now, I could cut you a deal if you really want to. It's simple. The unseen servant isn't the only thing that can go invisible. I could give you an hour time. With your knowledge on this subject, you'd obviously find this very easily.
Yes.
Quick in, quick out.
Eventually, Omar, you just see as he's considering it, but better yet, someone just says, Deva, if you don't mind,
Yes,
pulls
if you want.
and pulls you to the side along with Kaide.
Before I do, I just want to get we could discuss this later in your bedroom if you want. And with that, Chung just gets pulled back.
Just a quick heads up.
Mhm.
And Bimp and Rogar are also there. Omara just says, just a quick heads up. A bunch of Custals agents and Kingsguard were deployed towards the HOA headquarters to assist Fenrir. I believe he can handle himself, but I'm not sure. So both me and Shin are going look out for him.
I see. And you're asking us to go as well, correct?
I'm asking you to stay here and just guarantee that Vanok doesn't leave.
I see.
It's crucial that he doesn't if anything happens to Fenrir, well, we cannot lose Fennec.
Yes. Perfect. Okay.
So
With that, the best way to keep Vanok here is to talk to him, no?
he will probably not leave until after dinner, which is coming up in like 5 minutes, which should be enough time for us to go in, go out, and eventually maybe save Fenrir's ass.
I see. In that case, I see nothing we can do at this position for now.
Yeah, if it's way more than a few people, I can't allow you to go because it's too much bureaucracy, and even if you are a mercenary band, it's a problem because we don't allow civilians to mess with police affairs and King's Guards affairs, so we can't allow you to come. You can see that Rogar is pretty revolted at this, and Bimp too, because she wants both her and Rogar want to go. You can see clearly that they are complaining. And Amara says, I'm sure that it should be fine, but in the case that it is not, we will try and do something to put Vanok behind bars.
Okay.
Eventually, she leaves, takes Shin with her, and you will all get called to dinner. And you see as Musin, who's there announcing people as the host, is that he says, so we have a few notable guests here tonight. We have Alan Parkins, Duke of Malal. We have Grayson Summerbeard, Duke of Searder. We have Damus Woodton, Duke of Villenovia. Marcel Cottonwave, Duke of Turby. We have King Neville himself. We have Prince Wahib El Alam, straight from the Principality of Almat. Happy to have you. You see as this long-haired with a goatee man with a goatee just swiftly goes, pleasure is all mine. We also have a few lesser known people from these kind of parties. We have Umber Tabe Packer, an emissary from Blacksaw, the first time coming, actually. She gives him a nod. We also have Orwana Loomis, the beautiful, also emissary from Blacksaw. She kind of blushes and nods. And he goes through a list of names that include Somnia Stormfield, all sorts of names that are important. Eventually, he says, the high-end socialite, Lothai Garfina, one of our one of our most common patrons at this kind of parties. And you see Lothai just get up. Hope you're having a great evening. So let's all eat, guys. The dinner starts with seemingly no problem, and eventually you hear a big thud as as you look. Two doors are open. The two big doors to the banquet hall are open, and you see both Shin and Omara heading in the way of Vanok, that is sitting right in front of you. And you hear and you see as Orwana kicks up her leg and grabs a revolver, and points it to Venok. Venok just goes towards puts his hand towards his hip, and you see as Shin just grabs his rifle, points it at him, and says, "I dare you, motherfucker."
Dimmer sees what's happening, and I imagine he's sitting next to Kaide at this point. He puts his hand on his shoulder, or on her shoulder, ready to cast invisibility, because it's a touch spell. This seems like something we should dip out of fast.
Omar sees you and nods as doesn't nod, shakes her head and say no. And she says, "Vanok Silwell, you're under arrest
What?
for the murder of your former companion, Fenrir."
Huh.
Can I inside check her?
You can.
Okay. Oh, that's a 8.
Oh no.
Dimmer, do you want to insight checker?
Dimmer's assuming that if she's making a scene here, that whatever she's saying is not something that should be questioned. He's ready to accept it as truth for this.
Bimp and Drogar left you as governing bodies. So basically, they went away and tried to figure out if Fenrir was okay. Fenrir and Rogar are on top of the stairway that comes down to the banquet hall, and you can and Kaide, even with your low insight check, you can see that Omar is fucking fuming. You never seen Omar so mad in her life. She's pissed off. He says, Friends, we do not have to make a scene. I didn't leave the party. Oh, and Shin just goes, oh, then excuse me. Conspiracy to commit murder. As your, as your fucking, as your fucking right hand must have made it. We are looking for Golly, too. Take him away, boys. You just see as 15 or so soldiers of the Heroes of Ages are taken away, and you can see a Leonid, a lion, a lioness, basically a female lion, approaching Shin and say, just calm down. I'm sure this is an important situation, but Vanok is basically a problem that we can solve. These are our orders from me. And you see as Vanok, both him and Omara are looking at Vanok with a piercing gaze, and he just gets up. If you don't mind me, I'm leaving. And just smiles towards you both.
Ah, maybe. Can I roll an Arcana check?
Okay, you can roll an Arcana check.
I. So the lioness, we don't have a name for her, stood up for Vanok, say we can solve this. Vanok said we're leaving.
You can. He said, "I'm leaving."
Yes, and he's not leaving in chains.
You do know the name of Somnia Stormfield, who's a lioness. The name of the race is Leonin, who's the High Paladin of the King.
I see. Yeah, I think I want to roll Arcana check.
Go for it.
Specifically, this seems strange, like almost like the work of enchantment magic. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
I get crit fails, so that's a 7.
Yeah, you don't know if she's spelled, but you can hear this as Vanok is leaving. She says, "We'll meet at your house. Bring his friends."
Wait, he says that to who?
She says that to Shin,
Oh. Oh, okay.
and Shin just makes a sign. Just makes a hand sign, which is basically, I don't know if you know the too sweet sign, which is basically the heavy metal horns with the thumb, the ring finger and middle finger touching each other at extended, whilst extended.
Hmm.
I will see if I can.
I guess I think Dimmer would to diffuse a situation that's a little bit tense in the air. I imagine Dimmer loudly exclaims something along the lines of, "So, who's ready for dessert?"
You can sense the. You do that, but you can almost immediately sense the heavy tension that's in that place, so no one answers. Shin just says, Timber, Kaide, we need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dimmer leaves. He sends his
Yeah.
unseen servant to get dessert, but unfortunately he goes out of range before the unseen servant can grab it.
And with that, we reach the end of our episode.
Dun dun dun.
Ping Roy, first of all. So we can explain what transpired. To both you and the audience. So basically,
Hey.
Me and Fenrir, me and Rui had a talk, and we had an agreement. This to explain both to you and the audience what happened, and we had an agreement that sometime in the future, Fenrir would fall. So we decided that it should be better to do it during the party. Wasn't it, Fenrir?
Yep.
Ah.
So don't worry.
Cheeky bastards.
So don't worry. We will come back with a different character. So once we can introduce him, it will be mostly a surprise when we introduce him. So keep checking out the stream for it. So till next week.
Bye.